everybody, welcome back. We are here today with Banquo, my sourdough starter. If you've been watching any of the YouTube shorts that I have filmed, you've seen me feed him explode, me make dough out of him, and most recently, him moving to his fancy new sourdough crock. Ooh. Now I know that you're thinking, since you're watching another sourdough video from me, that it must be that I've made that wild yeast starter that I promised at the end of my last video. Yeah, not so much, but it's okay. Because I don't just have Banquo anymore. To make a long story short, it was my husband and mine's first wedding anniversary recently, and we went to a restaurant called the Herb Farm, which is an extremely fancy restaurant where they source a lot of what they use for the meal from their farm. And this includes a sourdough that they serve, and honestly, was absolutely incredible, possibly the best sourdough that I've ever had. Moving on. One of the benefits of this very fancy meal was that we got to talk to the chef somewhat, and at one point he was talking about the sourdough starter and how they'd had it for like 30 years. And me being me, of course I said, "Oh, do you give out samples?" And he said, "Yeah, we can look into that." And lo and behold, when I got the bag with my leftovers in it at the end, I also received some sourdough starter. It's so beautiful, it's so bubbly, and I'm so excited to have a new sourdough starter along with Banquo. This one I've decided to name Jack Jr. after the chef Jack. It has also been a while since I have fed Banquo, so today I'm going to be feeding both sourdough starters, and then tomorrow, after the loaves have fermented a bit overnight, I will be making bread of both of them, and we will get to taste test and decide which one we like more. And when I say we, I do mean me and James, not, I can't send you bread, I'm sorry. I would love to, but I can't. I think I overfilled it again. Well, nothing to do. Good morning. We had a very successful rise last night. I'm very happy about that. In fact, because Banquo is a little bit spilling out of his crock, I thought I would just make the dough right now. We'll see how it turns out. I'm not sure I have all the bread flour that I need, so I might have to switch to all-purpose, but we're gonna get 2 loaves of bread, 1 from each starter. That's very cool. So let's get started on that. According to the recipe, I'm supposed to add salt right now, but personally, I don't like adding salt with the yeast right there, so I'm going to add it in the next phase of bread mixing. So for now we're done, gonna mix this together. Oh, it smells really good. I love the smell of bread. It's hard to explain, but this really does smell different than Banquo. We have Banquo and Jack Jr. Awesome. It's been like 45-50 minutes, so let's take a look at the dough and add some salt and, you know, get on to the next rise. For the salt, I'm obviously using my homemade sea salt from that one video that one time. It's been a while, we still got some kicking. Definitely got some rise there, which is nice. 10 grams of sea salt. Awesome. Oh, this is gonna be a lot of sea salt. Okay. This is Jack Jr. Also looking pretty good. I'm gonna need more salt soon. Rise, my pretties. It's clearly nighttime now, and I'm gonna check on the bread and shape everything into loaves to be baked tomorrow. I did end up putting them in an off oven earlier because my house is just really cold right now. So this is Banquo. Yes, definitely have doubled in size achieved. And then Jack Jr. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Nice, awesome, cool. This is Banquo. This is Jack Jr. I do have this, still have not figured out how to get it to work, but we're gonna try again today. Here we go. Oh, it's working. Oh my God, I can't believe that actually worked. Oh my God, okay. I'm gonna do like baguette cuts on Jack Jr. just so I can tell the difference. Wonderful. And now they're gonna go in the oven. I'm going to take some water and pour it in here. And that'll create some nice steam, which will hopefully humidify the bread, create a good crust.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, camera.
Hello, camera. Can you guess which one is Banquo and which one is Jack Jr.?
Ooh.
There are no telltale signs.
Well, I am going to guess that this one is the restaurant and this one is Banquo.
How did you guess that?
I was looking at the color of the bread, and it seemed very slightly darker on the inside on the diagonal one.
Wow. Good job.
Thank you.
And you need to look for that because the restaurant feeds their sourdough starter with like a whole wheat.
Yeah.
And Banquo has been pure all-purpose flour for a while now.
Yes.
Very smart. Let's cut into it, shall we?
Oh gosh, the crust on this one just looks absolutely perfect.
Oh my god.
Ooh, yum yum.
This one is a little denser, and I wonder if that's because bread flour, if I kneaded it too much. Oh, it could just be because I didn't cut the top deep enough so it didn't rise.
Oh!
Okay, I'm gonna start with Banquo.
Probably.
Now Jack Jr. Okay, I will say between the two of them, Jack Jr. smells more sourdoughy.
Mm.
I think the lesson learned is probably I need to feed Banquo more frequently. Jack Jr. is delicious. I really think it does come down to like I haven't been upkeeping Banquo, and even though he rose so much, he was nice and bubbly, but maintenance is more important than one-time care.
This is extremely good. It's dense, but it's not like claggy. It's like it's just enough texture.
There really is nothing like a fresh baked, home baked loaf of sourdough bread. So now I have to keep 2 sourdough starters alive. I've made a huge mistake. So we're gonna eat all this bread, and you can't. Again, sorry. But I do have other videos if you want to check those out. All the links will be on screen and everything. Feel free to like and subscribe and comment, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.